to a chimpanzee to Lee Harvey Oswald. Yeah, are you all big fans? Gosh. From Quantum Leap, Scott Bakula. Let's talk about the people who love you and your work. It's amazing. I pulled all this stuff. You know, everybody... dear Arsenio, please do not show this on the air. You know, this stuff, everybody knows about the Trekkie conventions and all that kind of stuff, right? This guy's stuff is crazy large. You got these quantum quarterly things and your big... And your all this. Tell them about this stuff.
Well...
And it's not you, it's your fans.
Yeah, that's really what's great about it, is that people have on their own, out of their own lives and out of their own time in their day, have come up with these different magazines and fanzines, and there's a comic book, and there are books being written, and all these clubs, and they're all over the world now. And it's something that it kind of blows you away a little bit, because you don't ever go in expecting like you're going to end up being a comic book guy.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's like, when I'm 12, I want to grow up and be on a comic book. Now, Superman dies in the comics last week, and I'm thinking this week, a couple years down the line, maybe I'll die in a comic book. Which is, you know,
that's the way these things are selling, man.
No, but it's weird to think about. I mean, you know.
And you look good. A lot of times they put you in a comic book and you look goofy, but you look, you know, you look real good.
Oh, you're kind.
And the thing I like is you know, you put some brothers in it, and that's real important. See the brother right there? That's real important. Yes. The Bill Clinton of television, ladies and gentlemen. Get some brothers involved.
Hello.
Also, I gotta pick a bone with you.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you stop moving the show around? You know, because really, man, you keep moving it, and you don't know. A lot of people, well, it's probably not you, but a lot of people, they get confused. They look for it, and there's like Wheezy screaming at George Jefferson. It's the wrong show. It's a repeat of something else. You've got to leave it in one spot.
Well, I wish we could do that, to be honest. I think people watch half of another show for a while thinking that maybe it is our show and that maybe I'm just in one of those bodies, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think we've had, you know, that's the problem, I guess, isn't it? Well, maybe that is him in this show. We just don't know yet until they see, you know, Dean shows up with a, you know. But they keep looking for Dean. No, gosh, we've had like 6 time changes in the last 4.5 years. And
do you complain over there at the network? Be honest, because you know that's the kiss of death to have it moved around.
Well, it is, and we still stay there because they claim that they really love us at the network, and really we're there because our fans have hung with us everywhere we've gone, and that's what's been amazing. Yeah. We've been all over the map, and they show up, and you can't beat, you know, you just can't ask for anything better than that.
When you get back, complain. You gotta jump up and down. You gotta bitch.
Right. Do you ever complain?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Never do that. Never put the host on the spot.
No, every now and then I go crazy.
No,
but, you know, you got to. Because
yeah, but you've been in the same place, though, for, what, 4 years now, right?
Yeah, but I have other things to complain about. They keep changing presidents of Paramount on my ass. They keep, you know, every time I look up, they say, you know who was here this week, right? You know, it's like the guy who used to be Alfalfa or something on the Little Rascals. It's like, oh, great, I'm glad he's here. The Kings game. Tell them about that.
I heard you were at this game. Is that true?
Well, no, I saw it on the news. Oh. I wanted to go, but unless you have all this kind of stuff, you can't get no damn ticket.
Here we go. Here we go.
Tell them what happened.
Well, it's my first game I've been to this year, and I love hockey, and I hadn't been able to get to a game, and we got really great seats on the ice in front of the glass. And if you've never watched a game from down there, it's a totally different experience because you're literally in the game. You've got guys with their noses bent up against the pane of glass. You got pucks hitting you, and you know you're kind of doing this the whole game, and people are throwing their beers because you know. And halfway through the third period, I'm looking at this glass and this big iron bar in front of me, thinking, you know, whoever came up with this was a pretty smart guy because it's got to give a little bit when the guys hit it, but it's got to be strong enough to stop the puck. And we're having this big conversation. 2 minutes or 3 minutes later, Mike Donnelly takes some guy right into the glass, right in front of us, and we're all feeling pretty cocky. because we've just been talking about what a great, invention this was. And that thing snaps right off and lands in our laps. And we're standing there just holding it. Like this. And we're like, three guys trying to get in, there are three of us holding this thing. I thought maybe they'd let us take it home or something and sign it, because if the puck goes in there, you get it. But it was hard to be kind of incognito at that point, because, everybody's standing and pointing. But it was, it was just like one of those freaky things. You go to 500 hockey games, you never see it.
Yeah, Fred Rogan showed it here locally, and I pulled it, and we can use it as your clip, but we can't show nothing from Quantum Leap. Okay, let's show it. Let's see it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, Roenick is back, broken toe and all, and there's a pane of glass that gets knocked out on a check by McIntyre. McIntyre threw a check at Roenick, and look at the pane of glass. And look at Roenick, thinking I should have stayed on the bench.
And you look good, too. I'll be right back with Scott Bakula. Dr. Ruth, we got to talk about that, because that's an interesting thing.
Starting next Monday, I'm going to be leaping into the body of Dr. Ruth.
I'd love to have you as a guest.
That's right. The next time I'll come back as Dr. Ruth on your show.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Dr. Ruth with Scott Bakula inside her.
Why?
I'm sorry. Is that 1,000? I'm not sure. It should be at least 500 there.
So, Arsenio, why are you always touching yourself like that? Why didn't you feel this need to do that in public? Why is that? What is this touching yourself for? Anyway. Please explain it. Anyway, she agreed to do the show, so we've written an episode, and I leap in the middle of her radio talk show, answering a question about foot size and doing my normal mumble, and Dean is getting therapy in the waiting room about his 6 marriages. So it promises to be great, actually.
Wow. Your audience, man.
Yeah, they're good.
Those of you who scream every time he speaks, have you ever been to one of those conventions? Really? You ever been to one?
Yeah. We had our first one last year. It was a huge success. And we're going to have another one this year in February.
What am I doing wrong? I can hardly get y'all to come here every night. He's got a convention somewhere. Maybe I should be Lee Harvey Oswald or a monkey or Dr. Ruth. This is amazing.
The first annual Arsenio Hall convention will be January the 14th.
It'll be me and my mom and Meshack Taylor sitting around. Anyway, go on.
No, it's a great thing. We take a whole weekend, and all aspects of the show are represented, and you get to meet all the writers, the producers, the people who do the special effects. There was a huge costume show last year from all the different wardrobes and things that we've done, period things that we've done. We do a big question and answer thing where we came out, and that was to sit out there with 2,000 people, and they had to turn like 1,000 away. It was terrible. I mean, I felt so bad. People came from all over the place. People 9 months pregnant. Please come up and touch my baby. But
that's what you should be. You should be a baby in somebody's stomach. Jump in.
I think Bruce Willis did that.
Oh, yeah. Is there anything you'd like to do that you haven't done?
I'd like to be a baby, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we haven't been able to figure out how to do it, budget-wise.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you got to have, like, big cribs and big hands reach down and pick you up, change your diaper and all that stuff. And, unless you can do, like, Honey, I Shrunk the Sam Beckett or something, I Shrunk the Sam. But we can't figure that out.
Yeah, I guess for a weekly thing.
It's tough. It's tough. Hard enough doing it on our budget.
What's in this clip?
This is a clip from part 2 of a 3-parter that's on. That was on part 1 last week. 2 parts tomorrow night. A very interesting idea.
These people are nuts. These people love.
Yeah.
They don't even need to interview you. You can sit here and it's like, they know everything about you.
I know.
Okay.
Normally, if you weren't here, I wouldn't even have to speak, and they would just, a couple seconds would go by, they'd laugh. A couple more seconds would go by, a little applause,
Yes, they're in
No,
tune with...
they're great. We have the greatest fans in the world.
Okay, let's look at the clip.
Okay.
I'm in trouble, Al.
What trouble?
I don't know what to do. I want her. I want her so bad it's killing me. I can't think about anything else except holding her and touching her and tasting her and smelling her. I feel like she belongs to me. And that's all that matters.
What matters is that you are Sam Beckett. That's the reason that you got this crazy job.
It's not fair.
All right, it's not fair. It's not fair. Life isn't fair. Whoever said it was fair?
Oh, don't stand there and tell me that life isn't fair, Al.
You're here to save Abigail. You saved her once before. You got to do it again. That's it.
Why me?
Because you're a hero.
Staying out here tonight. I don't even
I'm
want
gonna bleep mine.
I don't
Anyway, Quantum Leap airs Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. NBC, and my research department just brought me the lyrics to Louie. Louie, I love my research department. One night I'm going to do a show where we just type and do research on the air.
Yeah.
But I don't see anything dirty. It's Louie, Louie, me gotta go, fine little girl, she wait. You sing it while we go to commercial. Sing. All right? You.
There's no dirty lyrics in here.
But sing it anyway, because they love you and they would like to hear you sing. Jump into the body of a singer.
Too. Louie, Louie. Whoa, baby. Me gotta go. Ay, 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 I said, Louie, Louie.
We'll be back.
Whoa, baby. Everybody. Oh, me gotta go. Fine little girl, she waits for me. Me catch a ship across the sea.
There's no dirty lyrics in here. Like Evelyn Woods. We're trying to read and